Welcome to The Coffee Grind with the Denton Chamber of Commerce, powered in part by Classic of Denton.
Good morning, Denton. My name is Travis Veselka. I'm the Director of Membership and Marketing for the Denton Chamber of Commerce. And with me, as always, is my trusty co-host.
Good morning, Denton. My name is Randy Skinner, and I serve on the Chamber Board of Directors. And as a member, I represent Denton County Friends of the Family.
And you're watching the Chamber Coffee Grind. We're recording live from the DentonRadio.com studio inside of the Discover Denton Welcome Center in downtown Denton.
Yes.
And we're here to keep you up to date with what's going on in the Denton business community, highlighting featured initiatives and events from the Denton Chamber of Commerce. And today we're going to be talking about NCTC, and we have a special guest, Dr. G. Brent Wallace. Do you go by G. Brent?
I don't go by G. Brent. That is
let's
all
make
about
that
so
happen.
official.
You know, it is my official in homage of my father, who's also a G. So,
Wonderful.
so I put it in there for him, but please call me Brent.
Brent, indeed. Well, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
You are the Chancellor, the
Correct.
President of NCTC. What other kind of letters can we add to the end of your name?
I have an undergraduate degree in marketing and business, a master's in human communications and conflict resolution certificates, and then a PhD in higher education.
Wow,
Wonderful.
So
that's incredible.
I have lots of those, but we just usually, once you get the PhD, that's good
That's
enough.
all. You just
put
keep
it
that
on
one.
there.
You're like, obviously, you had to do something prior to that.
Yes, you had to work up to that.
Indeed. So, tell us about NCTC. Just what's some interesting things have been going on?
If someone didn't know, right?
Sure.
Because I think oftentimes we know about UNT, we know about TW, but NCTC is such a valuable educational resource here in town. So tell us.
One of the things I don't think a lot of people realize is we're the oldest continuously operating institution, 2-year, publicly funded in the state of Texas.
Wow.
So we have been around since 1924.
Okay.
We have been in Denton County since 1960. Early 70s even, we were in Louisville, and we had locations in Denton. It's amazing how you transition through the years. The 90s brought on legislation that said you're mandated to serve these areas. This is your service area. But before that, we were still serving the area. And so NCTC's grown considerably. We served, now, enrollment and who you serve individual students are often different numbers, but we served 16,200 and something students last year.
Wow.
And so
incredible.
we run between the 13th and 14th largest community college in the state. And people just don't realize the magnitude, especially those that still think of Cook County College.
Right.
And that's great. Our heritage is marvelous. It is rich. But we've truly become that comprehensive urban /
Very
rural
true.
community
Yes.
college. And
Right.
so,
Bridge both.
it continues to really grow. And so, we have been very fortunate in what we've been able to do with continued limited resource. We're kind of a model in the state of how to do that when you really are only tax-based in Cook County. That's all the taxes we receive, and some from Graham Independent School District. But working without major tax base, unlike our colleagues in Dallas, Tarrant, Collin,
Indeed.
et cetera. So, but that's one of our big claim to fame. We were one other thing that's interesting to me is we were founded by the same founding father as Midwestern State University,
Oh, really?
whose family founded TCU, which used to be Rand College. So
Oh, my gosh.
we have a rich
Yes,
history
you
in
really
higher
do.
ed, and so it's pretty exciting.
That's a
That's
fun
incredible.
fact. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a good trivia question.
Isn't it?
I'll have to. I don't know the answer. Would someone please ask that on the next trivia when we go?
Totally.
Yes, that's good.
So we're talking about North Central Texas College, and you
Yes.
guys serve several different counties.
Correct.
So Denton is one of them.
Denton, Montague County, Cook County, and then several years ago, the city of Graham moved forward in the legislature and annexed into our district
Oh, wow.
in a way that they pay a maintenance tax through their ISD. And so they are part of our district service
Wow.
area.
Yeah, it's such a large footprint. really
It's a
serving-
large
yes.
footprint. We're fortunate in some ways it's large, and in some ways we're not like some of our West Texas colleagues that serve 13 counties.
Oh, yeah.
That are really spread thin, but this is plenty of square footage.
Indeed it is, yeah. So I understand that there is some workings in bringing a piece of NCTC into the heart of Denton.
Yes, we all want to know. Give
Okay,
us the
so
scoop.
we're past the workings and we're into
Indeed.
it.
Yes.
And so we're very fortunate. A year ago, I began, and the senior team began to think of how we could serve even more effectively concurrent enrollment students. So we have a lot of UNTTW that swirl
Yes.
is the term we use in higher ed, but also are concurrent enrolled. They're finishing a couple of
Right.
courses with us while they're already begin their upper level division courses at the universities. And so we saw that declining because of traffic. I'll be blunt with you. You know, we have a Corinth campus, we have Flower Mound, but it's difficult.
Right.
And so we also wanted to be a part of what we considered one of the major hubs in Denton County. You have, honestly, you have Louisville,
Yes.
that area
Right.
south of the lake, but then you have Denton. That's the hub.
Right.
And so we began to look at properties, and some folks from the community came to us. And a long story short, we are moving into what was the Denton Record Chronicle building. We've been given $1 million gift for our first state bank.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
exciting.
We really appreciate their philanthropy
incredible.
for us. That's the largest gift that bank has given in its history to a single
Wow.
Wow. Well, good for
entity.
them, too.
Yes. And so we have named that the First State Bank Exchange at Nurse Central College. That name exchange came from a focus group that was comprised of our university partners, students in the area, and then a lot of community input. And what we're trying to kind of accomplish there is this idea of exchange between business, industry, chambers, community, and higher ed.
That's incredible.
And bringing those things together. So you're going to find a campus with very little office space.
Okay.
You're going to find when you walk in that it feels almost, and I hate to use this term, but almost like a Windows store, Apple kind of thing, where student services comes and meets you where you need to be met, not the traditional
The other way around.
line.
Right.
Here, come in this
Right.
way, wait in line, we'll get to you later. And so we have a lot of new technologies we've adopted that will go into that campus.
Wow.
It includes a 300-plus parking garage,
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
which has been more popular than anything.
Yes.
If you're in downtown Denton, that's exciting to people. We're trying to figure out, our first steps are figure out what we need not to add to the parking problem. So
Right.
we'll need that, but then also opening that up, we hope, in the evenings and weekends for consumers that are
Oh,
working with business.
wow. That's so exciting.
It's very thoughtful.
very
And
thoughtful.
also
Yeah.
what we've tried to do, which we're excited about, is we're not doing any food service. We're doing nothing in there. We are asking the students and staff and faculty to promote the local economy.
That's
Be a
incredible.
part of the square. Be a
Yeah.
part of that
Yes.
area. Go to the coffee shops down the street. And so we're really excited about that because that really makes us a part of the community.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm sure all the businesses are really excited
Well,
about that
they've
too.
been very complimentary. They have.
Yeah.
And one of the other things that we do want people to know is this will be primarily an academic transfer. So there won't be large kind of technical programs. It just those programs have to have large facilities with lots of infrastructure.
Right.
We're talking about what most people call their basics or the
Okay.
core
Yep.
courses. And so it'll be a great place to do that. We're working as we always have, continually with UNT and TWU, and we have strong partnerships there. All of our technical degrees transfer to University of North Texas seamlessly. That's the first in the state to ever do that.
Oh,
That's
wow.
awesome.
Between the two of us, and so that's been exciting. We have health professions that go to TWU, the nursing degrees transfer. There's the fast track there. So just
This is
further
incredible.
establishing.
You guys really do set a good model for others to kind of set themselves by.
Well,
Right.
we've talked to our university partners about that. It speaks volumes to the state and saying, fund these kinds of initiatives
Right.
Totally, yeah.
where people are sharing. We're not competing. There's
Right.
no competition here. It's
Right.
it's a mutual group for the benefit of the community.
It makes a good ecosystem.
It does.
That's really good.
It does.
So what is the anticipated date that you will have your
So
first group of students?
the parking garage is supposed to be completed by January
oh.
of 19.
Very
We're
cool.
not going to open it. Let me say that right
Okay.
now.
We're
Till
all
we
waiting
know,
in
I know. I'm
line.
so sorry, but we're so afraid of what we need till we don't want to get people accustomed, and then
Right,
But because
right.
July is when the end point is for the final for the building itself.
Okay.
And
gotcha.
so we'll be in that facility teaching by fall of 19.
Oh,
So
how
this time next
exciting.
year.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to do these in steps to make sure
Perfect.
that works out well, but we're excited about that.
That's awesome.
That's exciting. So students will be able to begin registering for fall 2019.
They will in the
All
spring.
right.
Indeed. And so you're saying that these are all like transfer courses and things like that?
Yes, English, history, math, the science. We won't be doing a whole lot of the sciences, hard science there, because again,
The
labs.
Space.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! And so, but you can do your a lot of your prerequisite work for whatever degrees you're wanting to transfer to or work toward, and so it's exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for bringing it to Denton.
Yeah,
we're
and
excited.
We're
I
excited.
think Denton's very excited
Yeah,
too.
Denton's very excited. I can't wait to have all the students buzzing around on the square.
That'll give it
It'll
a
be
good
perfect.
dynamic.
Yeah.
Well, not that it doesn't have one
and
already.
I'll be blunt with you. One of the things that was exciting for us too is the availability of public transportation. It is imperative for our students. We still have a lot of students that car is not. That it's a luxury,
Right.
And so working with DCTA has been brilliant too, to make sure we have that route. They can even park at Flower Mound campus, and we bus them straight in.
Or even
Denton.
some can take the train.
Yes,
I mean,
the train is great.
The train is
it's
right
just
there.
right there.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know if you noticed, DCTA is actually awarding free ridership for a period of time to all students in Denton County.
Yes, I was
I didn't
reading
hear about
that.
It's
Yes.
really exciting, and so that's another great opportunity to really increase ridership and get people accustomed to how great that is.
That is awesome.
It's such a nice asset to have here in town, and so we're excited. Welcome, NCTC students.
Thank you.
Indeed.
That's
We
great
will
to
look
me.
forward to. We'll have to have you back on once we get closer to campus
bet.
opening. Maybe we can. I'm sure Jake's gonna go over there and do a tour or something, right, Jake? You gotta do something.
Yep.
He's always
So,
invited.
I know. Well, so y'all will be posted on more things coming soon.
All right. Is there anything kind of online that we could direct people to if there's more
We
information?
are
about
creating a website specifically for that. It's going to
indeed.
be released probably by the end of this month.
Perfect.
So if you go to www.nctc.edu, there'll be a link on the front page to exchange.
Perfect.
Okay.
And it will also have all the courses that we'll be offering there, so people can really begin to plan.
Awesome.
Perfect. So thank you, First State Bank, for pouring into our
Yes.
community.
Yes,
and
thank
I
you.
love the name. Exchange it makes sense. It's really exciting.
Perfect.
Really collaborative.
All right.
What do we got next?
All right. So can't thank you enough.
Yep.
Thank
My
you very
pleasure.
much.
But don't go anywhere.
But don't go
Don't
anywhere.
leave.
Stick around. So we're gonna do some updates about the upcoming events.
Yes. Shall we
All right,
start with
so-
this one?
Sure.
Do you want to start?
Okay.
You
So,
start.
all right. This Friday, on August 24th, we've got the ribbon cutting for one of our new chamber members, Lash Up, Brow Down. She's operating right off of Carroll Boulevard, and that'll be Friday, August 24th, starting at 4. You can see the event details for more specific information by going to the Denton Chamber websites, denton-chamber.org, and you click on the calendars to see the events.
Then we have UNT Day at the North Texas Fair and Rodeo. Go Mean Green.
Right, Go Mean
Yes. And Travis, y'all, is president of our UNT Denton Alumni Association
Denton
chapter.
chapter, yeah.
Denton chapter, yes.
Indeed.
Thanks
for that.
Thank you, Travis. So on August 24th, starting at 6 p.m., 6 to 11, it's UNT Day. So you're going to be able to check out the fair, and it's with the alumni chapter, and then you get with your ticket purchase, you get $5 for concessions and beverages. There's self-parking. Come on out. It's going to be fun. And most important, Eli Young Band is playing.
Right, UNT alumni and everything.
I should clarify, like, that is why it's UNT Alumni Day.
Yeah, they're
is
very
that
good.
Eli Young Band is playing. So come on out.
All right, and then we've got the Denton Community Job Fair. We've officially kind of closed the doors on any job providers at this point. We've reached our max capacity on that. But if you are looking for a job, or you know someone who is, you could certainly direct them to this. We have just about 60 different job providers who will be joining us on August 28th, starting at 10 a.m. up until 3 p.m. So it's a come and go event, but anybody looking for a job is welcome to kind of scope that out. The list of available job providers is at dentonjobfair.com.
Awesome. Then we have August 29th, WINK, the Women in Commerce Initiative. They are having a power hour lunch, and WINK is actually hosting events every single month now, which is really exciting.
It's at least one thing.
At least one thing. And so this will take place at Milpa Kitchen and Cantina right there off 35, Wednesday, August 29th. Starts at 11:30 with networking. We'll have a presentation by Rebecca Hardy, Dr. Rebecca Hardy from Texas Health Resources, talking about balance, lifestyle, well-being, and the theme for WINK this year is balance. So it'll be wonderful. How many are there still tickets? Because I know the other day it was like 20 left or something.
There's only like a handful left.
So pretty much, if you are planning to attend, I would suggest you do it today. Today and tomorrow is probably kind of your last day. It's $15, and that includes your meal.
Yeah.
So a wonderful opportunity.
And then, another UNT alumni event. UNT Alumni Game Day Grill. This is something that they do every home game. So it's the tailgating portion. So they're doing an open house for the UNT Alumni Pavilion at the stadium, where normally I think it would cost a little bit of money to kind of, I think it's $10 or something like that, but they're waiving it for the day, just this day, Saturday, September 1st. It starts at 4 p.m. You can go to the pavilion, kind of check out all the cool stuff that they've got there for the Alumni Pavilion.
There's going to be a buffet, right?
Oh,
and games.
Indeed.
So a catered buffet. How are they going to
Food
know if we're
friendship,
alumni?
yeah.
You have to don't tell me I have to show my ID.
It's
Because
an
like
open house.
I don't know where that thing is, like your student ID. I never knew where it was when I was in school.
You don't use your student ID for alumni things anymore.
What do you? Did they give me a card for an alumni?
You get an alumni ID. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, Travis!
If you join the
I'm gonna
association,
need a new one.
you would.
I'm gonna need a new one.
Let's see. Next is here we go.
We don't really get a card for alumni association, do we? You have to tell
Not
me
anymore.
later.
No.
Okay. We used to when we joined like in the mail. It was like that paper one. Okay.
Yes.
Like, I don't have to go find it. All right, so then we have on September 14th at 11:30 the quarterly membership luncheon. This is quarterly events are kind of the larger events at the Denton Chamber.
They're the official meetings.
Yes, yeah. And I know you've attended some of the quarterly lunch.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see you at this one. We'll hope
We'd
you'll
love
be
to
there.
come.
So Friday, September 14th at 11:30, there are still tickets available, and you can still sponsor a table if you would like. So thank you to Texas Health Presbyterian for sponsoring, and to UNT Gateway for hosting us. Oh, and that's it.
Just a last minute little
yeah.
note on this. We've actually invited Carrie Gorey and John Baines from the Denton Black Chamber.
Oh, yeah.
Who are going to be like the MCs, co-MCs, and they're going to be bringing. So if you're not familiar, the Denton Black Chamber also puts on the Blues Festival.
Yes.
And so because this coincides date-wise, we had kind of talked with them. Could we see or could anybody from the Blues Fest come over and kind of perform a little bit? So
a little shout out.
There will
Give us
be
a sneak peek.
Yeah, there'll be some blues played.
I'm so glad you said it. So it's going to
luncheon.
be a little bit more unique.
Yes,
Who doesn't love blues?
Yeah, we're trying this year to get more fun things.
Yeah.
I
love the Blues Fest. It's like just a smaller mini version, I feel like, of arts and jazz, but of course with blues music.
Oh, totally, yes.
And Aaron, my husband, is obsessed with blues music, so like we'll be out there.
Yes,
we'll be there.
And if you're not familiar with the quality of people they bring in, like blues musicians from
that are that are well renowned,
well-known,
traveling,
well established.
Yes, it's actually names.
Yes,
I'm
big
very
names.
excited. Yeah.
Indeed. Alrighty, so
we should have them on the coffee grind.
We could.
We should.
We could do that.
We'll call y'all.
All right. So before we wrap up, because that takes care of all the events, we have one final question to ask you.
Okay.
Yes.
It's our prepared fun question.
Yes.
So it's either what was your first job or what is your favorite way of dentoning? So up to you.
Well, I think I can answer both. It'd be fun.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, the dentoning thing is I'm a foodie.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm such a foodie till if it's food, I'm there. And so, it's so there's so richness here. I mean, you just run around in every corner, and there's like another one. And so, but I guess the fun fact would be when I first my first job out of college was in sales. I sold furniture.
Okay.
I had a degree in marketing, and later on became the manager of a major store in the town I lived in, and became corporate buyer. So I bought upholstery, art, all of those things.
That's fun.
And it was pretty fun.
Yeah, that is
and it
cool.
was good money. I told someone the first job back into higher ed, I took a $30,000 a year cut.
Whoa.
And so, because those commission checks were nice. And
Sure,
so I was a furniture salesman.
Yes.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
And here you are.
Yes, that's right.
Come a
That's
long
incredible.
way.
That's
Well, I sold knives when I was in college,
it's
so
great,
you know,
And here you are.
and here I am. And
See,
here I am.
it's what it is. I mean, and sales, personal sales,
Hey,
trains a lot.
if
Yeah,
you
you
can
learn
do
a
sales,
lot.
you
Yes.
can do anything.
You get
I
to
mean,
know people and how to react.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So if being that you're a foodie, have you tried the back dough, the donuts that Queenie's does late night?
I haven't yet.
Okay,
but I've
it
heard
is worth
that
you're gonna have
so
to
worth
plan.
staying up
It's
late.
worth staying
Yes.
up because it is late. It's like
You
10
have to
o'clock.
wait until they're open.
It's sad that we believe 10 o'clock is late. That doesn't.
I was in bed last night at like 9:20.
That really really
I
don't.
know.
About 10 years ago, it'd have been like 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
That's like
Whatever.
the middle of my day.
I hope I can make
Now
it
I'm
over
past
there.
8:30. I'm almost done.
Well, it is worth it, and
perfect. Yeah.
it's fun, and so
And they rotate flavors.
They do, and they just got new ones I saw. So
Wonderful.
yes, so
Yeah.
check it out.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you're ever around.
if you're ever
Oh, well,
around,
trust me,
at 10.
I'm around.
All right, and on that note,
Yep.
all right, I want to
thank
thank our
you.
guests today. So, Dr. Wallace, thank you
It's
very
my
Thank
much.
you
pleasure.
so much.
Enjoyed
Really
it. Thank you
appreciate
so
you.
much.
And also thank you to DentonRadio.com
Yep,
for
thank you,
their
Jake.
assistance in the production of Chamber Coffee Grind. And for more information about the Denton Chamber of Commerce, you can check us out at denton-chamber.org, or you can follow and friend us on social media. And remember to tune in every Wednesday at 10 a.m., and we'll see you there.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at classicofdenton.com.